We're the land of the free.
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Star-Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, NBA fans. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors going up against the Dallas Mavericks at American Airlines Center. Well, for the Mavericks, it'll be interesting to see where they take the game plan tonight. Offensively, do they rely on one or two guys to carry the load, or do they spread the wealth? We'll see. Well, Dallas still somewhat in a transition phase, but they made terrific strides last year, Shaq, and might have a young superstar to build around.
Yeah, they saw their man in Doncic and made the move to trade up. He surprised just about everybody with his readiness and ability to make big shots.
Yeah, 2 great draft picks in a row. You think about this. Dennis Smith the first year, then Luka Doncic the second year. That gives the Mavs credit for their scouting. That's a great job. They're killing it.
Right now, time for tip-off. Kevin Harlan, he's got the call.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, Klay Thompson is capable of being a prototypical go-to guy, but his role in Golden State is more restrained. Klay said, "I don't care. I get paid handsomely in a great place, and we compete for championships year in and year out. From day one, I've been a Warrior. I'm just thankful to be here." Kevin, he likes to play ball and play with his dogs, and that's it.
He loves playing there, DA, and they love him. Thank you so much. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In at forward, it's Thompson and Green. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set. And it's Cauley-Stein in at center, locking down the middle. And for the Mavericks, we've got Tim Hardaway Jr. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Porzingis is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward position.
And when you think of shot-blocking teams, the Warriors don't come to mind, and they really should.
Well, they led the league in blocks the last 3 seasons, Greg. You're exactly right. They don't have not one single dominant force, but every position can get a block. This team funnels you into challenge shots at the rim.
Now, here's Doncic, a beautiful reverse layup.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
It's Curry outside. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now, Brunson. Doncic outside. Brunson, the bounce pass. Lets it go from 11, and Hardaway gets it to go.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Curry finds Thompson. Russell looking around. Pass to Thompson. And another 3 for Golden State.
You're always going to find Thompson among the league leaders in three-point percentage. That's the shot they want him to take.
The pass to Doncic. From the wing, Draymond Green grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Curry, good.
You got to love the decision-making from Willie Cauley-Stein. I mean, aware he must keep improving as a passer.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Doncic. The shot, no good. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Thompson inside the line. Here's Russell. It's deflected. Hardaway with it. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Cauley-Stein. But they'll get another chance. Thompson passes to Cauley-Stein. Over Porzingis. The shot by Cauley Stein, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Hardaway. Goes back up and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And shooters beware. Cauley Stein is very crafty at how he rises up for the block. So good at catching scores off guard with his wide reach.
Curry, good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
A Sacramento King for his first 4 seasons. Willie Cauley-Stein was ready for a fresh start. They allowed him to leave, and he got his wish in Golden State. The athletic rim runner, a nice pickup for the Dubs.
Shot clock at 2, and that's going to be a travel. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Mike Powell comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Wright in for Jalen Brunson. Wright against Curry. Russell dishes to Cauley Stein. Curry kicks to Thompson. Passes to Green. Shoots over Powell. Green, no luck.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Cauley Stein. Robinson comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Burks in for D'Angelo Russell. Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Curry. Feeds it to Doncic. Over Robinson. Doncic, no good.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Took him no time at all on that one. 10 points for Steph Curry.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 7. Porzingis finds Doncic. 1:58 left here in the first quarter. Clock at 6, and it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Doncic.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Looney down low, guarded by Porzingis. Robinson for 3. Here's Looney, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Porzingis.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he makes the first.
Well, when you look at a guy like Kevon Looney, I mean, he gives his team so much. I mean, great option to have either starting or off the bench with his versatility.
Dallas making a switch here. Kleba's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. McKinney's checked in. Both good from the line that time. And Chris, with Looney, he is a bit of a glue guy, and his defense is his calling card.
Well, he slots into so many lineups as he can play the 4 or the 5 and basically guard anyone on the floor. He has a good motor. He doesn't need a ton of touches to be effective. One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Just a fantastic look.
Yep, that one goes in there.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
Mavericks trail by 7. And Dallas calls their first timeout of the game. The thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg. He never wants the spotlight to himself, even as a leader of his team. He always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Klay was trying to break Curry's 3-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
.105 left to play in the first. Here's Powell. The Warriors pull it in.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got 15 points.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Right against Curry. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Doncic gets it to go.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
J.J. Barea is checked in for the Mavericks. 29 seconds left in the first. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Powell, the pass to Barea. Right from outside. And it's Looney with the rebound. Back to Curry. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we'll be right back after this. Steph Curry talks about the visual drills he does to help his playmaking in the NBA.
It's a cognitive and neurological drill that helps you, one, takes your mind off the basketball, because when you're in a game, that should be the last thing you're thinking about. There's so many other variables out there that you have to kind of survey, where your defender is, where your teammates are, where you are in relation to the basket and your reaction. So those lights kind of train you in that regard. You have to, see what the color is, make a determination of what move that corresponds to, execute the move, and then finish the jumper.
The improvement he's made, Greg, in his ball handling has really unlocked his game.
I mean, able to keep his head up as he attacks off the dribble, read the defense, and drills like that can only help.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Setting the pace early, GA. I like this aggressive mind state. I love this approach so far.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they've got Robinson. Steph Curry's out there with Alec Burks. And it's Looney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And there's the pass to Kleba. And he banks in the layup. Kleba's got his first points of the game. Chris, the NBA has flattened now the draft lottery odds. And now that you've seen it at work, seen it in play, any additional changes you might make?
Well, Kev, I still a wait and see for me. I definitely like the NBA making sure they try to address the problem. You never want a team to think that they can be rewarded for losing. So I like what we've done so far, but, if I'm a GM, if I'm a president, I'm always going to try to find ways to manipulate and find that, those open gray areas. And so I think this is something we're always going to have to address, but I love the fact the NBA has gotten ahead of the problem.
Like the Clippers of a year ago. They looked like, gosh, they've lost all their superstars, but they gave it such a great go. They actually made the playoffs.
Yeah, and it started from the top. I mean, Mr. Ballmer said, listen, we do not want to lose. We're going to go in and we're going to play hard. And I tell you what, I think that's what rewarded them during free agency by able to go out and recruit players and say, listen, we don't lose here. We just need you to take us over the top. And I think that's a pretty good recruiting pitch.
On the Mavericks with some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dwight Powell. Hardaway comes in for Luka Doncic. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Wright. Then for the Warriors, Willie Cauley-Stein. He's checked in for Robinson. Thompson comes in for Alec Burks. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Steph Curry. Here's Barea after the made shot from Klay Thompson. And here's Barea. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
To the inside, Thompson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Thompson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, there is a lot of optimism in Dallas for the tandem of Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis said, "We clicked right away. We're both European players, similar roots, both speak Spanish. That'll translate on the court. We can be something special." Kevin, look out for them to compliment and criticize one another in a different tongue.
If they play to their potential, they could be scary. Thanks, David. Porzingis is checked in for Dallas.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets. And D'Angelo Russell was expected to be targeted this past summer. Ends up as a sign and trade to the Warriors. Was going to leave Brooklyn after the Durant signing no matter what. Could be an interesting fit.
Curry's checked in for J.J. Barea.
Well, he may have worn out his welcome in L.A., but D'Angelo Russell found a good landing spot in Brooklyn. A team in rebuild, in need of an offensive infusion. They've unleashed his talent.
Dallas again missing. Here's Looney, guarded by Hardaway. Russell passes to Looney. From deep. And no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And Russell at 6'5", able to play at the point guard or the shooting guard. Greg, when you look at his game, what's his best position?
Probably the one. I mean, we're seeing a trend towards bigger point guards at the same time that 4s and 5s are trending smaller. Everybody wants that switch ability on defense. Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Russell's got 5.
You see where the size of Russell is such an advantage, especially in that painted area.
Stein against Porzingis. Brunson, the bounce pass. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Timeout called the Warriors.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Checked in for the Warriors. Warriors leading by 11. Pass to McKinney. From deep three-point range. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Got a piece of it and stolen by Russell. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Russell's running, and Stein throws it down.
Oh, man, such a quick and explosive leaper. Stein throws it down with ease.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded by Russell. Brunson scanning the floor. Dallas moving the ball around. Curry kicks to Brunson. 3 on the clock. From deep. Curry can't get it to go. Thompson for the triple. Drops in the tray. Thompson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Can you believe this guy, Klay Thompson, from the parking lot? That's simply not fair.
Brunson finds Porzingis. Back to Brunson. With the block. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. The 10-footer. And it's Stein. That time on the assist by Russell. Stein's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Brunson. And nothing is falling for him right now. Warriors leading by 18, and Thompson puts up a deep three. Another three for Golden State.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Now here's Brunson. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Porzingis. Over Cauley Stein. Porzingis can't hit.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
Yeah, it's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Draymond Green. Draymond, big front court on the other team. Was the game plan to make them adjust to you?
Absolutely. We know their size. That's what they were going to bank on. Pull them away from the rim a little bit. We were able to knock some shots down.
You look comfortable, and they did not. Thanks a lot, Draymond. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Yeah, so big.
So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, some perspective, please.
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they played well.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Well, there's no wonder they're getting blown out. No energy, no fight in the rebound battle. Ernie, you got to pick it up. You got to pick it up starting now, or it's going to be impossible to come back. Like the Pythagorean theorem, times 50, times 100, times 50, times 10. Impossible to figure out, Ernie.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Jalen Brunson out there with Hardaway. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with.
Yeah, well, Willie Cauley-Stein, I mean, last season was his best by far. He was showing the effort and finishing that made him such a high pick in 2015.
And for Cauley-Stein, the improvement, Chris, was across the board.
Yeah, he was playing about the same amount as the year before, but it was just more impactful. I mean, he's much more tenacious on the glass, finishing better at the rim. Everything you wanted to see from him.
Two shot.
And the first one drops. As with every position, creating offense now, which big men do the best job of scoring off the bounce?
That's a good question. LaMarcus Aldridge in San Antonio, Coach Pop is giving him the freedom. And Joel Embiid, we sleep on him because he's 7 foot, but when he faces up in the post, he doesn't usually give you his back. He faces up, triple threat, gives you a jab step, a counter in and out, and gives you something nice. I mean, his ball handling ability is great for a 7-footer, and I like Embiid.
Curry gets the bucket.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
To the wing on the left. Back to Doncic. On the top of the key, he clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Doncic has got 8.
And sometimes there's just nothing you can do against Doncic. He's terrific at keeping his focus on the rim.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Finney-Smith's got his second basket of the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Brunson the pass to Porzingis. Back to Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Cauley-Stein. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
And not exactly quick off the floor, but Luka uses great anticipation to make defensive plays.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
And the Mavericks call time here. And you see Clay back out on the court. Can't help but think of him going down with that torn ACL in the final.
And Clay showed exactly how tough a player he is. Stayed in to hit his free throws, asked to stay in the game, and became an instant legend even in that losing effort. How about the heart?
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Dwight Powell's checked in for Porzingis. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Barea subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Robinson comes in for Thompson. And it's Burks in for Russell. Now here's Barea and the pass to Doncic. Right outside. Lets it go from deep. Draymond Green with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Golden State moving it around. Outside for Curry. Pass to Burks. Back to Curry for 3. Kleber with the rebound. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Barea. There's the 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 23 points for Steph Curry.
Oh, man. His game is so beautiful. It's a joy to watch. Curry, when he's at the top of his game like this, crazy.
Barea dishes to Wright. Back to Barea. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Works for 3. That one, no good. And the foul on Alec Burks. That'll be his second foul of the game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Barea kicks to Wright, passes it to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Powell against Robinson. Here's Doncic. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
An average shooter from deep, it's important that Doncic continues to work on this part of his game.
Curry finds Green. Back to Curry. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, everyone has already agreed that Curry is a generational talent and one of the greatest shooters of all time. I mean, at this point, he is just climbing up the all-time list in NBA history. I mean, it's a robust resume.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Curry's checked in. And with Curry, the titles, the unanimous MVPs, I guess it's hard to argue he's not one of the best ever.
Yeah, Kevin, what stands out to me is just how much he's changed the game. I mean, when you alter how teams approach the game and how kids practice at home, he's made the three just as big as the dunk.
Doncic, no good.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got 11 in the second half. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Right, the pass to Kleba. Curry against Curry. Now here's Wright. Now the feed to Powell. Here's Curry. The shot misses. The Warriors go the other way with it. Here's Robinson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
That's his first personal foul.
The Warriors have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Porzingis has checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Cauley-Stein's checked in. That one is no good. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Curry with a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Golden State's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Robinson. That's now 32 points for Steph Curry. They double-team Curry. Outside, Porzingis. Shot to stop the run. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basket.
He kicks it to Curry. Dishes it to Powell. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Burks on the wing. Robinson for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Warriors on top, running away with it. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
Just can't wait till I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah. Man, just watch when I get me some. Go ahead, get you some.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry at the 1 and Evans at the 2. And it's Spellman in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's the Warriors on the break. And it's Evans missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down. And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Chris, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity. But Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
Yeah, I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. Some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players. They affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
Here's Lee. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Marjanovic. Now here's Jackson. Defense is right there. Now Curry. But they get it back. Marjanovic, no good. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Spellman, guarded by Marjanovic. Buries the long-range jumper.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Curry looking around. Jackson in the corner. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Jackson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Pascal. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Outside Curry. Finney-Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
That one is off. J.J. Barea is checked in for Seth Curry. So he comes up empty at the line. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. From deep three-point range, another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Lee outside. Now here's Barea, guarded closer. Got it. Good job in the low post.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
McKinney passes to Spellman. From deep, Evans. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Marjanovic. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Maxi Kleber.
Now the pass to McKinney. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Evans against Lee. Pass to Marjanovic. Dallas moving the ball around. They get the rebound. Lee gets the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Warriors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And it's good for 2. Lee's got 7 points for the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Kicks to Evans. Pass to Poole. To the paint. Here's Pascal. And the shot goes in.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Lee against Evans. Lee finds Barea. Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Evans up top, covered by Lee. Shot's good by McKinney. McKinney's got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Correa, the pass to Lee. Drops in the layup for 2.
You gotta love to see the tenacity from Lee on that play. He's so aggressive on the drive.
From deep, Evans drills the three-pointer. Evans has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
Here's Kleba. Pass to Barea. Lee with the ball. Clock at 4. Three-pointer. Evans with the rebound. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Steph Curry.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Alfonso McKinney. .30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Jackson against Robinson. The pass to Marjanovic. Now here's Lee. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Here's Kleba. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Back to Robinson. From deep. Headshot off. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Clay, what is the key to the way you play tonight?
I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch and fire when I'm open.
And they found the shooter, and he shot. Thanks, Clay. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.